Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Assassin 4. My first question is, did you miss us? Was y'all waiting for something? Was y'all waiting for that content? I understand. Hey, sometimes life get busy for the fellas, so we can't record as much as we want to. But we are here today because my favorite time of year is officially back, y'all. We got NBA who's back on the schedule, y'all.
Yeah,
We back, baby.
got round ball rock back too. Got NBA
Yes,
on
sir.
NBC back. Yeah,
I thought I was 13
yeah,
again, bro. When I heard that joint on,
yeah.
And listen, the vibes are definitely being restored. But before we can even get into that, we gotta talk about the biggest news that dropped today, don't we, fellas?
oh my fucking god,
Yeah, yeah.
So for folks that are not on social media, living on a rock, maybe your internet's been cut off because of the government shutdown. I don't know what's going on, man. Everybody got different things going on. The FBI, as our boy Dave and I started a long time ago, the feds did a sweep, man.
Fast and
Somebody,
sweet.
somebody, somebody's dog got picked up like an infant today
Picture like an
because
infant, man.
there was an FBI investigation going on, illegal betting between NBA players and the mafia. More going on, parlays that were parlaying that shouldn't be parlaying. But just to give you the Spark Notes version, what's going on? Three prominent figures in the NBA. Well, one prominent figure. Two, one is known for really getting dunked on by LeBron James. The other one with
Mm.
only had like one. I'm sorry, BT. I'm on one, man. I'm on one today. I'm gonna be. I
hey
told you. I
nah,
told you.
hey
I told you. I bring the
nah,
bars, man. I told you. I
do
bring the
that,
bars
do
today.
that, do that shit.
But basically, we had NBA point guard Terry Rozier, NBA coach Chauncey Big Shot Billups, and then NBA front office Damon Jones, all being picked up by the feds today as part of an investigation thing on illegal gambling going on. Rozier, his was more on NBA bets, having his associates bet the under on him and notify him that he's going to find a way to exit the game early. So take the under so they can get paid. And they sent him an estimate of what's being reported right now, 200K. And then Damon Jones and Chauncey Billups, they was on their Ocean 11 thing. They was out there doing some illegal poker, gambling thing with the mafia.
Black
They
with
had
glasses.
they had the shades
Yeah,
on
black
and
with
everything
glasses.
with the visible ink. They had stuff under the table going on. It's ugly, man. It's ugly. So my initial thoughts is like Chauncey for real, dog.
That's what I was gonna say, bro.
That is
Chauncey for
crazy.
real.
That's a
Like
crazy. He
Terry,
just coached
like
last night,
Terry,
bro.
like Terry. I can see. Yeah, Terry, you look guilty
Yeah,
as fuck all the time.
yeah,
Damon Jones,
Yeah.
you had to
Oh,
be known for something. You had to be known
yeah.
for something other
Oh,
than, I guess, a couple clutch shots and getting
oh,
dunked on by
I,
LeBron.
I
So
knew he was a shady figure. I remember like they would have him on the first take a couple times, like years ago. Like I think back
they,
during the Steven Skip era,
yeah,
they would have him like substituting him and some other people. And the takes were subpar, and I just always felt like there was something kind of shady with him. And the funny thing about what came out today is I remember like Shams was talking about a text that Damon sent one of his people talking about. Oh, make sure Dave Jones eat too now. I'm sorry, that was just so funny.
not getting caught up like BMF, man. Southwest Terry, man. He on that
I'm like,
Southwest Terry.
why are you why are
can't
y'all
put them phones
te-
down, man.
digital
Southwest Terry, man.
look, you got to familiarize yourself with digital footprints, man. When you text, when you do all these digital conversations,
Look,
it's
they
documented, man.
they for those that don't know, one of my favorite pastimes is I just watch a lot of crime shows. It could be dramas, it could be documentaries and stuff. When I tell you it is hard to commit a crime now, like you really have to make sure you have nothing digital on you, and then you gotta make sure you can just cover, like you gotta change your fingerprint. Like they can find out you was there at a scene off a flake of a skin. Like it's
Right.
like it's
Hmm.
hard to commit a perfect crime now. It's not like back in the 1860s where you could shoot a bearman in the woods and just walk off on him like nothing happened. So especially when you're talking about sports gambling, like come on now, between the casinos, Vegas, these people wants to see us lose on a daily basis by the minute. by the second. So you think they're gonna miss out on money?
Facts.
They damn near worse than the IRS. Those are two biggest entities that you just do not play with, man.
Right. Yeah. Nah, I mean, it's crazy because it feels like it came out of nowhere, but this was such a build up to it because
Mm-hmm.
Terry Rozier's case has been going on for 2 years. I'm surprised like Malik Beasley wasn't arrested today or caught up in this because I was wondering what was going on with his case, and then it was just kind of like it was really just a shock to see Chauncey Billups part of it because I
Yeah.
would expect him to be part of it, and then some of the details around the whole like poker ring and these
Mm-hmm.
X-ray glasses and the casino tables had an ability to see the face cards when the cards were down, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Like, didn't I see this in a movie like with Justin Timberlake? Like,
Yep.
whoever it was, like with this betting scandal or
Yep.
whatever. Like,
Yeah, I know. I know which movie you're talking about. Yeah.
it was like Runner or something like that. I forgot what it was called, but yeah, like no, like this type of stuff that you see in a movie. Like where did they get like all this equipment for? Like who was supplying like all this equipment? Because I know like companies or like a lot of these tech companies like getting into like the virtual reality or like the tech glasses. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ray Ban or maybe some other. I
Yeah.
forgot who it was that has like these special like technology glasses now. Where yeah, but I don't know if they were leveraging that equipment that particular technology to do this, man. But it's crazy. It was crazy to see all that, man. But I don't. I mean, you can what I expect from this to happen is, obviously I think for Terry Rozier, he's not gonna play another NBA game again. Like it's a wrap.
He
He's not
could.
playing again. I mean, none of these guys. I think just based on what allegedly is happening or what we think may happen. We gotta maybe just see how things play out. But I think for like Rozier and Damon Jones, like with the evidence already kind of out there, they're pretty much cooked as far as like seeing anything in the NBA again. Chauncey Billups, I don't know. I don't know if he's just a fallout guy or actually like was in this joint. But yeah, I mean like you can probably expect if these guys might get banned from the NBA, I think at least two of the three might get banned. But it's kind of it's shocking, but also kind of disappointing too.
Yeah. Yeah. Chauncey, man, that really surprised me. I was like, what?
Yeah,
Like, why is you doing that, bro? Like, I'm not counting your pockets, but I'm pretty sure you're not
And
strapped for money, right?
and and
he just got
and,
an
and,
extension. He just got a
Yeah.
contract extension.
That's what
and I think that's the thing that I'm trying to figure out because
I'm.
again, like BT said, we're not out here counting people's pockets, and we don't know what these players and coaches do once they get this money because we all know we see the big numbers on the TV when it's Shams or when Woj used to announce it. Well, we all know for the people that are educated and are aware that just because you see somebody get 450 million, they don't get the whole 450 million.
They
You
get half
know,
of
depending on the state takes a majority of that, a good chunk of that joint.
that.
Then you got to split some of that with your agent, and then
Yep.
then it's like paying bills and all this other
Yeah.
stuff you got. So a $450 million contract really might come down all the way down to like maybe 100 mil when it's all said
Yeah.
and done after you do everything. But still, it's still a lot of money,
That's a
and
whole
it's
lot.
like if you got people that you trust and you got good people working your accounts and banking, then you shouldn't find yourself in these type of positions. So, and it's kind of weird because I guess this is going to my next question because it's a bad look for the NBA because the NBA is partnership with DraftKings. Like literally always
Exactly.
like literally all you saw on NBC was DraftKings. All you saw yesterday was DraftKings. You can get a freaking NBA league pass subscription just for signing up on DraftKings.
Right.
And then look, we can go all the way back to the Jonte Porter incident. Now you got Malik Beasley, and then this comes out today. Adam Silver, you have a problem. There's a
Yeah.
problem with your league right now. And
Yep.
forget all the other stuff that you was trying to do with like the Kyrie incident, the low management, a big integrity problem with your league because some of your viewerships were people just betting on the games. And now you got a problem where it's like, some people, I don't know why, put money on Terry Rozier on the over, and Rozier just pretty much screwed them over. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna just do some dumb shit. And we see the clips.
I'm
They
about to
look
say,
real.
Yeah, they
They
got the
look
clip.
real incriminating. They look
Yeah.
very, very
hey,
incriminating.
yo, his lawyer like, God damn it, Terry, you making this shit hard for me, bro. I
like
can't
Terry,
defend this, bro.
like Terry, don't get a lawyer, man. If the jig is up, dog.
Yeah, the jig is up, bro.
Man. I said, just plead guilty, man.
So what does Adam Silver do in this instance? Because remember, Terry was under the investigation for 2 years, and they say they cleared him, and he's been playing for 2 years. And the FBI was like, bro, what were y'all doing? Y'all ain't doing your job good enough because we got this man dead to rights, allegedly, it seems like. So
I mean, like I'm not sure exactly what Adam Silver can do, but I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is lessen the advertising for betting because I mean, it's everywhere across major league sports, particularly
yeah.
like in the NBA. You mentioned when a new customer signs up to DraftKings, they get some type of promotion to get NBA League Pass for a certain amount of time. I remember it was the same thing with FanDuel last year. I don't know if it's the same thing this year, but you were able to get, I think, 3 months of NBA League Pass for free or at a discounted amount. When you're a new customer. So, I mean, it's everywhere. I mean, ESPN has ESPN Bet. I mean, there's Prize Picks.
Yeah.
I mentioned FanDuel. I mean, there's all these things. Like you can even like for prop betting, you can subscribe to somebody's channel or somebody's subscription and get the drop on prop betting. It's everywhere. I mean,
Yeah.
and it's not. This may be like kind of the biggest one, the biggest type of scandal so far that's happened. I mean, it did happen in the NFL with some players.
Yeah,
I think
NFL and college football. Yeah, it's a lot of
yeah,
gambling. Yeah.
yeah, and it happened previously in the NFL where they had to suspend players. But the NBA has had to, they banned Jonte Porter. They're probably somebody's
Shit, that nigga in jail.
yeah,
I'm about to say, that
he's
nigga
in
in
jail.
jail,
Yeah,
man.
so you might end up having the same consequences for these guys. So there's something that the NBA will probably have to sacrifice as far as these partnerships with DraftKings and FanDuel and such, or just advertising the game less, or advertising betting less. But that's kind of hard to do, or
I,
just be able to find sponsorships in different
I'm
places.
gonna be real with Dave, and this is just me putting. I call this the T hat because T gonna keep it real when it comes. Say we're not giving up no damn endorsements, bro. Like
Yeah,
that's money.
yeah,
So he's not giving that up. If anything, I really just want to see. I'm assuming he's probably going to wait for this investigation to be over so they can do the consequences and punishment correctly. But if I say, for the sake of it, if they are found guilty, I do see lifetime bans for Billups. I do see bans for Rozier, and I do see bans for Damon Jones. And I want to see with Billups' case because we're talking about, you know, some way, somehow they might find a way to fringe him into the Hall of Fame one day, because of that Pistons run. We know how fickle the NBA, the Basketball Hall of Fame is. It seems like sometimes if they just like you, they're going to find a way to put you in the Hall of Fame. Chauncey Billups was a likable guy. He was a Finals MVP. He had Detroit Pistons rocking for a good 3-year stretch. If you look at his numbers, they really don't pop out at you like to call him a Hall of Famer. He really hasn't done anything outside that Detroit run to garnish that Hall of Fame. But some circles after a few years, after you get a few players slided into the Hall of Fame, you're like, we should look at Chauncey. Clean guy. We call him Mr. Big Shot. Finals MVP. Detroit was in the finals. Was at least in the Eastern Conference Finals for maybe 3 years in a row.
I think it was like
It was like
4 or 5
six.
years
No,
in
it
a
was like
row.
6
Yeah.
years.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Like they was making a good. They had the East on the chokehold for a little minute now. Then he had that run with Denver with Melo when they made it to the Western Conference Finals, and then he was becoming a coach, and he was kind of turning those Portland Trailblazers around. He was helping the young guards out. He was establishing himself as a coach. He got the extension. So now you looking at stuff like that. They might. Are they going to strip some hardware away from him? Or are they just going to deny him anything afterwards because of these allegations? It could be like it could literally be like a Pete Rose situation, even though he wasn't as good as Pete Rose. But I'm just saying it could be something like that, or more like a Barry Bonds, where it's just like, nah, dog. It's like
yeah.
we're not,
We're
you
not
just
putting
not getting him.
him. Yeah, yeah.
And again, I'm not saying. I'm just saying I wouldn't put him in the Hall of Fame, but y'all know how it is with this basketball Hall of Fame. They already talking about putting goddamn Dennis Schroeder in the Hall of and the basketball Hall of
Yeah,
Fame off of Euro shit. So
yeah, and I
that's how.
remember I don't know if Tim Hardaway got in, but I mean because of like a homophobic slur that he had, he was
Yeah,
like kind of blackballed from not potentially getting in the Hall of Fame. I
yeah.
think he's not on his last ballot, but I don't know if he ever got in. But
I
that was
don't
I know
think
that
he
was an issue.
did.
That was always like a kind of an issue with him. Like, oh well, he did have that one moment, but
And
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So it's gonna be tough, man. All we can do as new young guys in the media is all we can do is just keep up with the news, try to update y'all as much as we can. We only gonna know what Shams and everybody else reports. Shoot, it's bad when CNN is reporting on the incident. Like,
yeah,
goddamn, bro.
They had
Like,
the whole daggone press
like
conference.
we got a whole shutdown going on, and then but you CNN cutting up because like. No, we gotta talk about this basketball gambling
and
ring
boy,
real quick,
them FBI folks was dropping some bars. I was,
dog.
what? Y'all are ready to cook today? Okay, shit.
Nah, remember what I put in the chat? What my friend said. He's like, "Dog, this just seems like the part of the movie where it's just like the feds just kicking the door in slow motion. It's like you just hear that song in the background. You know what song I'm talking about? Y'all can hear the song in the head. It's like, he's like you see somebody with the money counter and you see with the money in the hand. They're like the jig is up, or like American Gangster, bro, with Denzel
Oh
when
Yeah,
we walked up to the
yeah,
church.
yep.
yeah.
Buddy was right there.
Uh-huh.
I mean, of course, we don't take everything serious, so we had jokes all day, especially with the whole Gilbert Arenas being compared to Nino Brown thing. But hey, man,
That nigga said,
Hey
if I'm
man,
going down, taking everybody with me.
I about to say
he said,
It said bigger than Nino Brown. He said it's bigger than
it,
Gil.
it was a good NBA Twitter day for sure.
it was. As our friend T says, it's days where Twitter was made for days like this.
Yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
But shoot, since we're picking on parlays, man, and one of the most guarantees slip on your parlay is Shea going for 30. Let's just go in there. Let's talk about what we've been seeing so far from the opening year of this NBA season, man. First of all, I just like to say it's so good to have NBC back at basketball. Like
Mm-hmm.
it just makes so much sense. It feels like the game is getting purified right now, man.
Hey man, when's the last time on opening night that they did player intros? Do they
Woo!
do that every year?
Son,
No, I don't
nah,
think so.
son. If you being honest, I haven't seen player intros in years, and the only reason when we got it for like game 4 through 7 in the finals was because we had to bully Adam Silver.
Yep, because they stopped doing
I
that shit.
haven't seen it on opening night. I don't usually because like usually after the anthems, like they kind of cut to something else and then just
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of dumb Bama's just talking over and over about the same thing over again. What this player gonna do? What this player gonna do? Dumbass hot take, dumbass bar. Like it was bad. But what NBC presented, it was just clean cut basketball. They got straight to the point. It wasn't no like, oh, this is a legacy battle. Like, oh, this is like the OKC revenge game against KD because they finally got like no. It's just like we got the defending champs OKC Thunder. We got up and coming Houston Rockets. They made a big trade in the offseason. They're dealing with a major injury with Fred VanVleet, but we got one of the better opening games to an NBA season. Like, who could ask for a double overtime game? You had tough shot making, good defense, hella bad ref calls. Like, it seemed like a game 5 of a playoff series. That first game between the Rockets and the OKC Thunder, man. I enjoyed it. Y'all know I still got love for OKC and KD, my favorite player. So I was just really watching that game, like just in awe, watching good basketball, playing bad. Well, majority because Bam was like Reed Shepherd just doing some god awful dumb shit out there,
You
man.
got that game cooked too.
Yeah.
Hey, talk about it, BT.
Boy, barbecue chicken out there, son.
I was like, Reed Shepherd going to turn Casey Wilder into a first year All Star.
Got big. He's like, oh yeah, come here, boy. Come here.
Bro, we call that a revolving door, man. Everybody just take a turn. Shea, Casey, and shoot. Even this new Cat Mitchell, bro. Everybody just had Caruso. It was like, oh shit, what number 15 at? All right, come here, man.
I think even Lou Dort got him one time.
Hey, But man, what was your thoughts, man? Opening night, I know we had LA and Golden State too, but just the overall NBC first night out and everything. What was your thoughts between the production and the game in itself?
And the production was perfect, dog. Like I said, I felt like I was 12, 13 again, bro, just watching this shit on NBC, man. Like, everything was good. It wasn't no hot takes like you said, bro. It was just straight basketball talk, bro. Just straight hoop talk. Like, you had Melo, T-Mac, Vince Carter, all our childhood niggas we grew up watching. You know what I'm saying? It was the perfect scenario for me. Like, I loved it, man.
You know what? Because somebody pointed this out, because realize nobody from commentating and to the people working like at halftime, none of them has a ring. So was that?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
So was that like on purpose, or did it just happen like that? Because it's kind of hard to be like, this is how a champion's supposed to be. This is how, like, because TNT and ESPN ran with it because Shaq, I understood. Shaq was Shaq. Like, even though Shaq would have some crazy lines, crazy takes and everything, it's like I can kind of see where he's coming from because he's been through it. He went through the grind and everything. But we had bands like Kendrick Perkins and everything. I'm like, dude, your main job was to get rebounds and try to be a bully, dog. Like, you really didn't. You really wasn't like the Kobe, the Paul Pierce, the KGs, and all them that really had to kind of go through like, we gotta stop you.
Yep.
We gotta stop you. You didn't go through that same pressure. And then that's why I kind of respect the TNT a little bit better, because Charles kept it real about his journey. Kenny Smith knew his role, what he had with the Houston Rockets 2P, and then of course you had Shaq with the 3P and his one championship and Miami. But sometimes it felt like they lost their way a little bit. They became a little gimmicky with the hot takes, attacking players personally. And I'm like, y'all kind of taken away from, we love the entertainment bit, but don't let that take away from like the purity of the game and everything. Like, the fans could be trolls all we want because we don't know what we know. Like, we just gonna say whatever. But y'all have a responsibility to y'all community, because Shaq always tell, don't mess the money up. Well, Shaq, you might be the reason why somebody gets $5 million and 20 mil, because people are watching. They're gonna be like, why should I get this cat 20 mil? Shaq said he's a bum.
Yeah,
So,
you know what's funny? When you said that about the rings, when they was talking about like, can OKC repeat, and I was like, damn, T-Mac ain't got one, Melo ain't got one, VC ain't got one. I'm like, damn, but they really talking like hoops though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They going off what they think they should be able to do. So
but it's good because we know about TMX playoff record and everything like that, but these were like individually successful players, and these are people that you could go to talk about the game of basketball. Like, I know people view Melo a certain way, but he does have a good basketball IQ. He's not just out there just talking. Like, Melo is good when he talks basketball. Vince Carter is good. Vince Carter been commentating on NBA TV, TNT, and now NBC for a few years now. T-Mac, when you hear him in podcasts, it's like he understands the game of basketball as well. Then you got Jay Crawford and Reggie Miller. So all of them very exceptional at what they did and what they brought to the league. So it just made everything very, very like transparent and authentic, I'll say.
It did. You know, I was proud of the production. I think the only guy that I don't know what his role is. I think Derek Fisher's the only guy that has a ring that is on the NBC crew. But I think
And Michael Jordan.
and Michael Jordan, yeah. But
Oh,
yeah,
he
but
was on.
Mike, no, Derek
They're
Fisher
first
is
on, he on
on
NBC.
NBC, but I
Oh,
think
that's what's up.
he's like a studio analyst or like he's gonna
Okay.
be a commentator. I don't know what his role exactly, but he was in the promos along with Reggie, T
Oh,
Mac,
okay.
Mello, and all them. Yeah, so he's on there. And then yeah, it's gonna be. I'm interested to see like just what conversations Michael Jordan's gonna have. I don't know if it's gonna be Mike Tirico sitting with Michael Jordan every week doing that, but even like him talking about being nervous to shoot a free throw in front of some kids, was a
Yeah.
it had my attention.
Yeah.
I
Especially
mean,
after,
I mean, I mean, we know for sure next week you're talking about load management, so I already
yeah,
know what's about to be
it's
happening.
it's
Hey,
it's
yo.
gonna it's gonna ramp up. It's gonna
Yeah.
ramp up. It's gonna ramp up. It's gonna
And I
ramp
got,
up for sure.
and I gotta bring this up, bro. I was looking at Michael Jordan stats or whatever, bro. This man replayed all 82 games his last 3 years, bro. So if anybody can talk about load management, it's MJ.
Yeah.
Because we talk about age 32, 33, 34. He played all
hmm
82, bro.
hmm
Like, so yeah.
So 96 through 98, because in the Wizards he didn't play all 82, right?
Mm-mm. I'm
Nah,
talking about the last three Jordan, I mean
Yeah.
Bull
Yeah.
years, all 82 each time.
and we know that last year was
Was
different
hell.
because
Yep.
yeah,
Scotty
Yeah.
missed
and
games.
Dennis
Robin missed
Rodman.
games.
Yeah.
he had
Yep.
to go get Rodman.
Yeah, to go get
Like
Rodman.
he had to
Yep.
go get Rod, man. Like it
Yep.
was crazy.
That's nuts. But I say this about the actual game. My takeaway from it, my main takeaway really is because yeah, I get that Houston has they're like from their point guard right now is 6'7", their center their five guy is 6'11". Their wingspan is crazy. Their wingspan is crazy. It's probably the craziest in the NBA.
Yep.
But I really think they need to go get a point guard, and they were already
Bingo.
short. They
Mhm.
were already short in that category with Fred VanVleet, and we already
Yep.
Yeah.
know Fred VanVleet was already a liability on defense. I think I was the first. Other than guys like like the pure point guys like Chris Paul or whatever, like Tyus Jones is always like a guy that comes to my mind like when you talk like
Mm-hmm.
you need a point guard, you need a point guard that can kind of just fit the role. But he's with Orlando right now, so I don't. They need to go out and get
They
somebody that can
do.
fit that role, man.
I think
Yeah, they
I think
do.
they will because we know the situation with Houston is like they really just can't make any moves because of the A brands and the CBA, and they locked in contracts with the new players that they brought in. So until like I think around December 15th, they really just can't make any moves or even add a point guard unless they get a hard waiver ship from the league, which I highly doubt they're going to get. But I give Houston this credit to take OKC to double overtime. I know they didn't have J Dub, but to take the defending champs to double overtime without a point guard because y'all still trying to acclimate new players yourself. Like OKC pretty much stand pat. Like they really didn't bring anybody new in. So to have the golden double overtime, but they did a good job. My concerns was, and we're nitpicking because Houston's supposed to be like a contender team, especially when you have a player like Kevin Durant, and then we see Sengun, who's starting to become making his own lane as
Yeah,
one of
Man,
the better
yeah,
post players
man.
in the game in the game. So there's a lot of talent on this Houston game, especially when you talk about Amen Thompson. They got him playing point guard right now. There's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of talent on there. It's crazy. I kind of knew how the game was going to end, even though Houston was doing well in the first half. Because I was like, once OKC actually start pressuring the ball full court, that's when once the turnover starts turning up, I was like, then it's going to be a foot race, and then we're going to see what's going to happen. And then once Shea start getting going in that second half, especially that fourth quarter, I was like, yeah, it's getting ugly, man. It's going to get ugly for Houston because Houston problem is that you just don't have a lot of creators on this team,
yeah,
and it can't all just be on KD because if this was like the KD, which is funny, if this was like the KD in OKC and Golden State, yeah, you can get away with that because he was younger. the handle's a little bit tighter and everything, you're fine with that. But with this version in KD, like you need to be able to feed him on the block. You need to feed him in his spots. And that was one I was like, Reece Shepard came and feed KD the ball in the post. He came and feed Sengun in the post. He came like when I saw Reece Shepard like try to throw a ball to KD and it got stolen, I'm like, son, KD is 7 foot tall with Case and Wallace on him. How are you not getting KD the ball?
Yep.
And
Yeah,
then T and I talked about it. You have fucking Kevin Durant. How the hell you of all people Reece Shepard is looking off KD and then shooting up some bullshit? Like what's going on, man?
he was jacking up some shit at times. I was
And
just like, all
BT,
right.
you probably remember this reminded me when Brian came back to Cleveland the second time and he was like saw Kyrie and Dion Waiters doing that dumb shit. He was like, what y'all doing, son?
Yep. Yep. So one of my takeaways is, and I know KD, he unselfish player, you know what I'm saying, but and he's trying to get acclimated with his new teammates. But I expect him to take over in like that overtime in the fourth quarter. Like just look for his shot more. I think he was a little bit passive in the fourth quarters.
No, that second half he was passive actually.
He was passive as hell. I'm like, bro, like you 7 foot tall, bro. Like take this shit, dog. Like I know you're trying to get acclimated with your teammates, but still, like you Kevin Durant, bro. He even said that shit. I'm Kevin Durant. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Nobody can stop you, bro. Like nobody. So I wanted him to take over more, but I get it.
Yeah, and well, no, go ahead, Dave.
No, I mean, I think part of that, maybe why that occurs is because the first game of the season, you want to make a statement, but it's also very much a feel out game, especially with a lot of new players or just some new key pieces, on the team. So knowing when to be aggressive, knowing when to look for your teammate, knowing when to do this and that. It could be tricky the first game. It could be really tricky the first week or two, So but I think Houston's gonna be fine. I mean, like the whole point guard thing, like me being a Raptors fan, I saw like for us go years like our only point guard was Kyle Lowry, and we had like DeRozan bring the ball up, Siakam brought the ball up, like I think Scotty Barnes bring the balls up. Now RJ Barrett brings the ball up now, so. They can survive without it, but I'm just looking like towards later in the season. I think they may need help in that area.
They definitely need to address it before the playoffs. Luckily for them, they don't have to play an OKC team every single game. That's one thing. Not every single team can do the ball pressure like OKC does with Case and Wallace, with Shea, with Lou Dort, Caruso. Like they just have the perfect combination of four guards that can pressure the ball up top, and they're good at switching. And then J Dub again, they're gonna have J Dub coming back, and he plays good defense as well. So you're not gonna be able to get that in. We just gonna have to assume that Amen Thompson is gonna grow in that role of playing point. Playing point guard is a different responsibility. Like we saw Houston, like they had several instances where players wasn't going back for the inbound because players weren't used to like bringing the ball up consistently over and over and over again like a true point guard is. So, adjustments will be made. He may have some shady history, but he is a good coach, and defense is one of his calling card. I think for Houston, what I need to see more is Jabari Smith has to be more aggressive and has to be better at shot making and creating. The same with Reece Shepard and the same with Amen Thompson, because they're going to allow Amen Thompson to keep shooting those wide open corner threes until they believe that he's going to be able to do that consistently. And they're going to do the same thing with Jabari Smith. So Houston, my problem with Houston is it's like you can't expect him going to hit 4+ threes every night. And I understand KD didn't hit a three last game, but you can't expect KD to be your best three-point shooter every night as well. So we're just going to say OKC look like they're in mid-season form. They look like they can repeat for another championship. But outside that, any other games between the Lakers and Golden State game and the slate games we had Tuesday night that piqued your interest? Anything that y'all saw?
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I didn't watch a second of that Lakers and Golden State game. I mean,
boy, that game was boring, dog.
Brown ain't play.
BT spoiler alert, it was a typical Luka game. I can tell you that.
I
It
seen
was
the stat line.
I tell
You
you
know what I'm
that
saying? But yeah, nah, I ain't watched
that second
that
half was
game.
hard to watch. Like I was
Mm.
falling asleep on that joint. Because I already knew the outcome, man. Because I was like, it's only Luka doing everything. And I'm
Mm.
like, that's not gonna work. And then DeAndre Ayton is
here we go. Here we
exactly
go.
who he is. It's
Who he
exactly who
is?
he is, man.
Yeah,
10
I don't
points,
know why people
6.
thought
You
he
are
was gonna be
7 foot
different.
tall. You are 7 foot tall. You are the biggest guy on the court, and you only get 6 rebounds, dude. If I'm a Lakers center playing with Luka, I don't care if LeBron's not playing, bro. I should be getting up to 20 and 10 rebounds. I should be getting up to that amount. I should be. Because look, I'm in position to get rebounds. I'm in position I'm the biggest motherfucker out there. Why is Gary Payton the second getting rebounds more than me? Why is that happening?
I can't
Yeah.
I can't tell you that, but when I know some fans, they was like, "Oh, we got Aiden. We really gonna unlock him like he used to be in." I was like,
No.
I say Giannis and Joker took the basketball life out that man.
Yep.
Between that block and what was it, game 3? In game three or game four,
Game four.
game four, and then Joker literally made this man quit. Joker
Yeah.
literally made this man quit in the playoff series. He hasn't been basically, you know what we call it, the Ben Simmons syndrome. He checked out since then, man.
Honestly, that game 7 in Phoenix. Remember the Mavs Suns game 7?
Oh yeah,
Mm.
oh
He
yeah.
quit at that point. He
Yeah, he
quit at that
did.
point when they was down like 40 at half. And game, yeah, he quit at that point.
And it's crazy because when, of course, we kind of saw it more when Phoenix traded for KD, and they was like, "Yeah, you're gonna have to adjust your role." And he's like, "I ain't trying to do that, John." But it's like, bro, what do you think this was? Like, we have freaking Kevin Durant, and you're not Shaq. Like, I don't think at any has he even averaged 20 points at any point before this downfall.
I don't think so.
I think the most was
I gotta
like
look it up. Let
16.
me look at this up real
Somebody
quick.
look at it.
Probably like
I'm about to look
17
it
to
up.
18 points. I think the year they went to the finals, he averaged like 18 and 11 or something like that, probably.
Yeah, I'm saying,
Um,
son, like,
yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, people don't think Jackson Hayes is a good player. I think he'll play. He shows more effort than what Ayton does.
He do.
Even
His
though
highest was 18.2.
yeah,
yeah,
I think it was like 8. It was like around
you
8.
never got over 20 points at any point in your juncture. Like, be aware of yourself.
Like,
Oh,
oh,
it's crazy.
oh,
You
snap.
came at the right time because the next thing I was about to talk about, C note, we are cooked in LA 28, fam. Fam, we are so cooked in LA 28. We
Hey
are
yo,
so cooked. We are so cooked, dog.
Guys, man, what are you guys talking about? That
41.
you're cooked, man. You guys are not cooked, bro. Like US
41.
Team USA is not cooked, bro. Like you're gonna have
nah,
the best roster assembled. You're gonna have in the front court. You're gonna have Chet, Bam, maybe Embiid. Maybe Embiid comes back.
we
Anthony
gonna need.
Davis probably.
It's gonna
Like,
Nah.
nah.
It's gonna be
Okay.
Chet,
I don't think
Bam.
he coming back after what he did to him last night. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he was cooking
Nah,
that
he,
nigga,
he
boy.
cooked. He cooked them boys. He cooked all them boys, man. He cooked all of them. It was
Hey,
nice. It's
This motherfucker was training with the Decepticons.
yo, like I said in the chat, bro. 15 years from now, they're gonna be. If he stay healthy, bro, he gonna be considered one of the goats, bro. He is.
yeah.
The shit this nigga did last night. If he do this shit on a regular, bro, I have
Oh,
never seen a nigga like this before, bro.
the
On the
way
basketball court.
the way he was cooking niggas was
He got a
very
hit.
like it was great to watch, but it was also very funny.
This
'Cause
nigga,
I know,
Oh,
I know-
it was scary, Dave. That shit is scary.
no, to me as a neutral guy, it's funny because
yo,
I think about what he said at the end of Court of Gold, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I know why he said that, and I know why people feel the way they feel. So that's
yep.
why, yeah.
I
No,
just
when that
like
nigga did that,
no.
between the leg crossover step back three, I was like, son,
Yeah,
it's
and the
over.
reverse dunk. Oh,
In the reverse
yeah.
dunk, I said, yeah, it's over.
Oh
Dude,
man.
this shit crazy.
Oh,
No, like I told me and Corey joke about this all the time, but we told you we was like he probably has a USA roster in his locker room,
Yeah.
and he knows when he plays these guys, and he's checking. He's like, "AD, you first. You catching this work first." So when he sees Houston, when he sees Miami, when he gonna wait for Bron to get back, he gonna play him too. When he sees, he's like, Halliburton, you lucky, you
Yeah.
lucky.
Oh, well, if that's the
But
case, when he sees Steph, he gonna cook
Oh.
even more because Steph hit them threes in this nigga face.
oh, Steph made him cry in front of his mama. It's
It's over. It's over.
Draymond going to get abused out of association.
I know he got Cooper Flag not even thinking about 28 right now.
Cooper like, bro, I don't know what y'all want me to do.
Don't even think about it.
Hey, AJ and the rest of them damn Mormons better get right. You got to prepare for this.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, tell you better Ant-Man better take some leaps. Devin Booker
I mean,
better,
hey. I don't know it's because Billups threw the game last night, but Ant did put up 41 with the dub. And he did do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He did. But I don't know. I don't know if Chauncey was doing some shenanigans to throw the games.
Damn, Chauncey.
I don't know that step back for three won't know you couldn't even set that up, bro. Like that you could not set that up.
But
He made that man touch earth.
The streets told everybody about Terry though. Everybody knew what Terry Rozier was.
Oh, we knew Terry was guilty.
We do.
They probably found one of them garbage ass bars from one of his features with Miles Bridges. It was like, yeah, he definitely did that shit.
Hey,
he guilty as fuck.
Don't implicate MB on this.
Nah, he lock his ass up too. Fuck it, man.
He know he balling, man. He had
balling.
a double the last
Nah,
night.
man. It's Brandon Miller. It's Miller time. It's Miller time and Constantinople time, man. Like, get him the fuck out. I'm gonna stay out your business.
Hey, shout out to Khan. We saw his girl. I understand the game. I understand the game, bro.
I swear, Dave. Don't you just love the 360 that happened, the 180 that happened, man? From draft night.
It's a change going to happen.
From draft night.
Boy, 3 or 4 months.
I got my school shooter.
Man, this is the worst draft ever. I can't believe we drafted 2 white boys in the first round. I can't what are we
Tell him, Dave.
What are we doing? What are we doing, man? We're gonna regret not drafting Ace. You probably will regret not drafting Ace, even with
Ace still hooping. Ace still gonna hoop. Yeah,
but man, Dre, I'm with you. I was like, look, man, if Constantinople can shoot the ball at a high level, it's gonna be okay. And my guy's probably not gonna get a lot of playing time, but Liam McNeely is going to be a good role player. He's going to be a good role player. You know, whenever y'all need him, he's going to be a good role player.
Shoot.
The Hornets are they're exciting. They super exciting.
Like I don't know why y'all beefing with a lot of teams that haven't had success in years. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know how this shit started.
Y'all beefing with Wizards. Y'all beefing with Detroit. Y'all beefing with Atlanta. Y'all beefing with. I don't know if they're on your doorsteps yet, Dave. Did they talk to you yet, man? I don't know. Maybe.
Atlanta don't need to say shit to me. We beat them by 20 last night. Don't need to say shit to me.
I'm talking about the Hornets, dog.
No.
Yeah, I don't even beat with them niggas yet.
Yeah. We also got Boston and New York. Boston and New York.
But that's given though. That's given.
Yeah.
That's given. No, Dave. No, that's given because Charlotte has a lot of New York transplants in that damn city, and a lot of Bama's football. Like it's literally a player.
Dre was hearing some Boston shit.
Like I was there for both games when New York and Boston comes into Charlotte. They treat that like a damn playoff game. Like the intensity is magnified when those two teams. And it's because of the New York transplant. It's heavy New York fans in the game, so they want to beat them. And then Boston, they always traveling. So they're going to be in there heavy in the team too. So it's like you just really hate playing those fan bases.
Those two teams, along with when Golden State comes to town, and then
Miami.
Miami too. Miami too.
But shoot,
but I think the Hornets, you know, just how like the East is. I mean, like the floor should be the 8th seed. Like as far as like playing, like get
Yeah,
to
that's what I
7
said.
18. That's the floor.
Floor is
That
the
is the floor.
play-in tournament. Floor is the
No,
play-in.
and with the playing tournament, it should be a 7 and AC because
Yeah.
even if because like we need a home game, we need a playoff home game in Charlotte. We need a playoff home
Yo,
game
the
because
hybrid,
you're gonna get it some type of way if you get to that point.
the
At
hybrid.
least a 7 and AC.
Nah, like me just if they stay healthy, I mean,
That's the biggest
look,
thing, bro.
like you could kind of see Brandon Miller improving. He kind of you could try to see is he taking a leap as well. You know, he was in the same draft as Wemby as well. So is he going to take the lead with Wemby and the Thompson twins? But you know, Khan, if he does this role, you know, serviceable guy.
Speaking of Khan, hey, bro,
Yeah,
Told you.
shoot to shoot, shoot to shoot.
respect my boy, respect. So he cool.
Hey,
He cool in my book now.
hey, since we talking about rookies, man, let's talk about one of the greatest debuts we probably ever seen. This boy VJ Edgecombe, dog,
VJ.
Yeah,
son,
he was cooking them niggas.
son.
Yeah.
When I went to Philly last weekend with my girl and we went to the preseason game, and I saw VJ in person. I'm like, I got pissed off again about the lottery, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. I got pissed off all over again because I'm like,
They shitted on all of us.
They did, man.
they rigged that motherfucker because I'm just like like you saw how he kind of got over Ace in the draft over the season and everything. I'm like, VJ can really do something because he's more than just athleticism. He seems like he's a good slasher, and the way that the Sixers got their offense operate right now, they're kind of taking a little bit of the reins from MB right now as he gets in better shape. So they're doing a lot of like him being at the top of the key, high pick and roll center screens and everything. They still giving him his touches, but it really looks like Maxey is taking over, and then VJ is a good complement to Maxey as a new backcourt mate. So I mean, 34 on a Boston team. I know Boston's not exactly fully healthy with Jason Tatum being what seems like he's going to be out majority of the year, not the full year. We'll see about that as we get to that point. But you still got to deal with Jaylen Brown. You still got to deal with Derek White and Pritchard, and he put 34 on them boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He still got one of the best perimeter defenders, two of them out there. So to put up 34 against them boys, yeah, that's crazy.
Man.
That's
Maxey gave him a damn 40 piece and shit.
Hey, yo, that backcourt gonna be nice, bro.
Yeah, Maxey and VJ, and keep in mind, Jared McCain's coming back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And Paul George is supposed to come back. And
Paul
George,
Philly,
you just need to come in and sit down and just play your role.
Philly, trade Paul George. Trade Paul George. Put him on the block.
It's time.
I don't know who you're going to trade him for. Who's going to take that contract?
Trade
him
back to Indiana.
Nobody.
Trade him back to Indiana, man. They don't got Hallie right now. So
that may be the move. Trade him to Indy. Let him go back.
But other noticeable rookies, shout out to my boy Trey Johnson. You know, he had a good game coming off the bench, smooth 16, most points by a Wizards rookie in his debut. Shot 50% from the three. So, you know, our boy KD, he was kind of selling me on Trey in the draft process. He was like, hey man, he low-key should be up like a top 4 pick too or whatever. I was like, okay, I'm trying to see the vision. You know, he does has a good shot. He kind of reminds me of Texas Bradley Beal in a sense. But I feel like he's like chiller, he's calmer, but he got good work ethic, which I think it was good for the team. We wanted to see our WizKids 2.0 keep improving and everything. So shout out to Trey. But yeah, I mean, from what I see in the first 2 nights of NBA action, I think we good for another great season, fellas.
Hey man, we saw what Ant did against Portland last night, and in the fourth quarter, I saw the ending like Pelicans Grizzlies. Ja Morant was cooking. Ja Morant was cooking.
It's just the resurgence of Ja Morant because people kind of fell off him because of the gun incidents and the injury. So
dog, Memphis, yeah. Once they get all their pieces back, it's like. I know, like I think Zach Edey's coming back. I think in December, or and Brandon Clark is coming. Brandon Clark is
okay. Brandon Clark.
Yeah, I mean, like the team still ain't that bad. I mean, it's not a championship contender, but they can get to the second round.
Hold up, they ain't got no more your ops on the team, Dave.
Wait, who?
Memphis.
You talking about Desmond Bain? Yeah, he in Orlando.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Desmond Bain in Orlando now.
Yeah.
Take the mask off,
Yeah.
Desmond Bain. You're not him. You're not him to be wearing the mask, bro. You was nobody with the mask. You nobody before the mask, bro. Like, stop it.
Hey man, yeah. I don't know. Orlando gonna make some noise though. As long as they stay
Yeah, they
healthy.
should.
Franz and Paolo, Jalen Suggs is back.
I come to y'all humbly. Wrong. I was wrong. I was
said
wrong. With Franz hooping, I got admit where I'm wrong.
I understood
That
where
boy
you was coming from. I understood where you was coming from because we got to put the flag on at times. But
I mean, like from when the time he got paid, it was like right after he kind of had a bad game 7
Yeah.
against the Cavs.
Mhm.
So,
Yep.
so it the timing of it. Yeah, but I mean, they not gonna get anywhere without Franz though. I mean, Paulo can be as good as he can be. Jalen Suggs can be as
No.
good as he can be. They're not gonna get anywhere without Franz.
No, Orlando still needs another piece or two, but definitely they need to upgrade their point guard. Jalen, if you can keep Jalen Suggs for his defense, that's perfect. But you just need to find another point guard somewhere. Like, keep an eye on what Atlanta's doing with Trae Young. I know it's not the NFL. You can trade within your own freaking conference in your own freaking division if the money and the picks are right. You know, people don't really care about that, so that is a possibility. But you are going to have to find something because what we saw is eventually when we get to the playoffs, like those possessions become less and less. And like KD be saying in his document, you're going to need some shot making. You're going to need players that's going to be able to create and get to their shots because that player said what?
I know who they need to go for. It's this guy
Who?
that's in Chicago.
Oh yeah.
We stand behind him.
We've been saying free Kobe White like he got down. What's his name?
I mean, man, the way y'all say free Kobe, y'all treat him like Max B, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm about to say. Yeah. We've been saying free Kobe White for 7 years.
Nigga, it's been a minute, boy.
Big Avell will be out in 2 weeks. Don't worry about it. Big Avell will be out.
Yo, I'm ready for that nigga to get out too.
I'm talking my shit.
Hey, I'm ready for him to come out. You know, I got another agenda with that one. But but now I fuck with Max B though.
No, he got to go see him for real.
He got to go see that nigga, bro.
Yeah,
the most pettiest shit if him, Cameron, and Mace do a song together.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
That'd be the most pettiest shit, bro.
Hey, look, man. I'm gonna let y'all two keep me in the loop of what's going on in that realm, man.
Yeah. Shout out to the New York rappers.
Some of them at least. That's all I'm saying. But shit, man.
Hey, but
go ahead, Dave.
Hey, Zion had 27 and 9 last night.
Oh, shit.
Even in a loss. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so he looked, lighter. Was able to, like.
Is he playing?
I don't know, man.
He need to stay healthy too.
Is he playing in North Carolina? Because they banned Pornhub in North Carolina.
Oh my God.
Hey, man.
Nah, if that man has DMPs for all the Charlotte game, if that man has a DMP for the Charlotte game, I'm crying.
Bro, what?
I don't know, man.
A healthy scratch in Charlotte will be the great boy. I'm recording that night, son. I'm recording that.
For that.
I mean, look, as long as he stays away from the Grubhub and the DoorDash, I know it's hard. New Orleans has some good food, especially the seafood. I know it's hard. I know it is. But if he can somehow keep staying in shape, and maybe because he knows that he has to be serious because of the stipulation of his contract and everything, that they can pretty much up in this joint at any moment when they feel like he's not doing his part. So maybe hopefully this year he's taking it a little bit more serious and finally it's clicked that he just gotta be at a certain weight in order to stay healthy and be at the maximum.
He can't go to New York. That's why. He can't go to New York. That's dead.
He gave up.
Yeah, he gave up. You know what? I'll fit in.
I mean, Giannis or Zion. I mean,
exactly. Not the person that's how the white man play basketball.
Oh God. Hey yo.
Hey, y'all, I've been holding a lot of ignorance in all week.
White man can jump, Corey.
This how the white man play basketball.
Why make him jump, Corey?
Oh man.
White man can pass.
Oh gosh.
That white man can't jump. Him and Zebo on the jump off, that'd be hell.
Let's see. Is there anything else we need to talk about NBA wise before we wrap this up, man? Oh, Clippers got that ass whooped us last night, boy.
Oh, they got snapped.
Yeah, that shit was crazy because Kawhi, Harden played. Everybody played except Bobby, like you said, Drake. Like,
Free Tyloo.
Like, what happened?
Free Tyloo. I like Tyloo. Free him.
I hope this is an outlier.
Nah,
but I want to see. But I want to see how this Clipper team does this season because they are one of the older teams out there.
Yeah, they
and
are.
Like the right now the only consistent player, which is hilarious, is really James Harden, because James Harden really don't be missing that many games unless he's like legit hurt. He don't miss that many games. But we know about Kawhi history. We know about Bradley Beal's history, and honestly, Kawhi just gotta try to hoop through the allegations because he got some shit come up on him this offseason too.
Yeah, no, that was just surprising. I mean, like, I don't know if it's because I don't know if Harden and Chris Paul still got their beef going on, but they probably do. But yeah, Laurie Markkinen and them boys was cooking them yesterday.
Of all teams, man.
It was surprising. But I mean, I don't think it may not mean anything, and then who's the overall, but
you know who the most maddest person in that whole situation is? Danny
Ainge. Like, damn it, guys.
They ruining what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
Corey, I don't think it matters, man. I don't think it matters.
No, because you got to. It's gonna be the play. Watch. It's gonna be the nastiest 3-team trade of all time.
It is. It really
I
is,
know.
bro.
It's gonna be
Utah,
Boston, and the Lakers.
If this shit happens,
I think I know what you're gonna say. Yeah.
If this shit happens,
it's where he want to be.
It's gonna be Tatum, #1 pick, and probably another nigga, and some more niggas. But Tatum going to LA.
JB going to Utah because of the shit he been talking.
And Boston getting the #1 pick.
If this shit happens,
Boston gonna get Luka and AJ.
We got film. If this shit happens,
if they fuck around and make it a 14 trade, and they get Dallas in that shit.
Oh my god!
I definitely know Utah and Boston colluding, but the Tatum thing is interesting, especially because you can kind of get away with it with the injury. You can sell it because of the injury. It's like what Tatum do you expect to come back? And I do expect Tatum to come back like KD. Like, I think because he's a younger player. I don't like going off the videos online because training is different from the game. Like there's no added stress. There's no mental stress. You're not really doing any cuts. There's no variables of people knocking into your knees and stuff like that. So I gotta see Jason Tatum when he's on the court for the full diagnosis. It's good that he's doing stuff earlier in his process than players before. It kind of shows me that medicine's catching up to the Achilles injury like it was for the ACL injury. But I'm more, as a person that had an ACL injury himself, I'm always the person I just got to see on the court now because, yeah, you can come back in a year or less, whatever, that's cool. But are you going to be in shape? Are your mechanics going to be back the way they were before the injury? All that takes into place, and all that takes time just to be, he can walk up the court, he can run up the court and stuff like that. There's other variables that come into play when you're talking about coming back from a major injury. So I just got to see on that. But nah, man, we definitely know there's collusion going on between Ainge, Boston, Utah, BYU, and all that other stuff. So that's why I'm like, can I actually get hyped because y'all keep saying my wish is gonna be top 3 in the lottery again, but we were, and then y'all dropped us all the way down to goddamn 6. So
we know some calls are being made, man. Because why did Dallas have the #1 pick? Is beyond
after trading Luka, you reward them for trading Luka, dog.
No, I'm telling you, it's a setup. It's the
I
setup.
know we knew. We man, you ain't gotta tell me, bro.
Oh, I'm talking about the setup. You get Luke. They loan it out Luka just so they can get JT over there in the future. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a part of this trade. I've been seeing this shit for 2 years now.
Hey, where LMA? Wait, where LMA stay at?
Let me find out. I'm about to look it up right now. If she has a house,
Oh shit!
Because she might, because
You know they
she
in LA.
might
You
be,
know they in
she might be in Boston right now because of the kid and everything. But
LA, ain't it? Yeah, go ahead, say it, Corey. LA,
Yes, gotta have some LA. Everybody do.
LA. Go ahead, say it.
she has a house in South London. She also has one in Queens. She has a house in Los Angeles.
Yep.
I can see Queens too. It ain't too far from Boston.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all thought it was a game.
Damn. All that shit.
Nah.
Information. Golly.
oh yeah.
We
Yeah.
better
Like that's why I'm like, are y'all really surprised that all these athletes getting their stuff raw? I mean, you literally can just Google and find the neighborhood that they're sitting in, bro. Like, to me, it's dumb. Pablo just still stuck on the Clippers, man. Like, go to a news story, man. That man trying, he poking the bear. Don't fight. But that just let me know Bomber ain't really got it in him, bro. Because I would send white fans off the first report. David Stern ain't rocking. But yeah, man. But yeah, y'all see, keep up with the speculation that we have about this Utah, Danny Ainge, BYU, Boston. We trying to connect the dots. We trying to connect the dots for y'all. So if y'all not listening, be on the watch of all the BYU games coming up this year. We just gotta see something. We just gotta try to see something.
If Brad Stevenson show up at one of them damn games,
Man.
Oh,
I just know, like, if all the stuff that y'all talking about happens, we're gonna have to replay this clip.
Okay, Tony Bradley.
Cue this thing up.
And man, you know what's crazy about just the NBA right now? You have this whole like gambling, this big ass gambling scandal, but they still let Hamas on national TV. You know how crazy that is? You know how crazy that is?
They was just in the finals, man. You know they're gonna get a little TV time, man.
Hey man, I'm so surprised that Ice hasn't gotten number 43 for the Pacers yet.
Oh God.
No one's even bothered to check his papers. No one's bothered to check his papers.
I love it, Dave. I love it, Dave. Keep that energy alive.
Hey Alexa, play government official by Future. Never mind. I'm just playing.
Yo, what is wrong with you, bro? What is wrong with you, dog?
I'll just play it.
Man, I've been seeing chat more on this court than going scoring me Balkis, dog. See, I see you about to sell on this joint tonight, Chet. I see you about to sell on this joint.
You only got 9 points right now.
Come on, man, feed him the fucking ball, bro. It's a close. Hey, go into overtime again. Go back into overtime, dog.
Don't tell me the GD's got parlays too. GD's got parlays. That's crazy.
Come on, 8 Lincoln. Do something. Oh yeah. We're going to the line. Yeah, we're going to the line. Yeah, we're going to the line. So that's 2. So that's 11. All right, come on. We might make it, y'all. We might make it. I promise y'all what's going on is legal. We don't promote or entice people to do illegal betting. We rather you follow the law. We want people to go home to their families. All money is not good money. Don't fall for the trap, man. Don't fall for the trap, man. That's all.
Hey, like Pusha T says, some sign checks I know better than.
But hey yo, we appreciate y'all tuning in with us, man. We definitely gonna keep rocking during this NBA season. We got more things coming up. If you haven't, please be on the look. Our boy T, he dropped his opening night for Charlotte game against the Brooklyn Nets. They won in a blowout victory. I think Brooklyn MPJ had a solid game, but we're not there for him for wins. We're there for him for the sound bites. We just want to see him who going to say what he's going to say next, man.
Mic'd up MPJ.
So, but yeah, man, we're gonna make sure we get back to the football content soon. We just really have to focus in on this NBA because look, it's opening week, man. We've been waiting. A lot of offseason moves have happened. A lot of players finally had an offseason to really prepare themselves since there was no Olympics, no FIBA tournament going on. So, hey man, really be on the lookout for these next few episodes, man. We're really gonna be dialed in for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, what we tell these people, Dave.
You already know what it is, man. Make sure you subscribe to the pod. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that button right there on below, that subscribe button. Make sure you like this episode. We appreciate everybody for watching and listening on any of the podcast streaming platforms. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, X. We appreciate everyone that engages with our content, that whether it's a comment, a like, and even on the YouTube shorts that we've uploaded. We appreciate everyone for watching and comment as well there. A lot, like Dre said, a lot of things are on the way. We're going to be, still in the thick of football season, with a lot of crucial college football games coming up. Also, a very special, day of the year is coming up. The sports equinox is coming up in a few days, in less than 5 days. That day, 4 days from now, as we're recording, we got a Monday Night Football game that day. We got a slate of NBA games. We got some NHL games. We got World Series. I believe will be game 3, I think, of the World Series. And also we'll have some MLS playoff games that night too. Charlotte FC has a home game. Charlotte FC.
And Dave, don't correct me, but aren't we going to be in the middle of having a college game every day and for like pretty much the whole month of October, for the rest of the month of October, going into November?
I think we're gonna have. I think like so far we're having a day, at least a day of football, whether it's college or NFL, all the way up until January.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Six different sports going on at the same time, everyone. Put your mega parlay in now.
And also, college basketball is right around the corner.
Yeah, they're playing the preseason games are going on right now, which I think is a fun thing that they're doing right now, because you kind of get to see what you're doing as playing against light competition. And trust, we understand what's going on in the basketball world, in the college basketball world right now. We're going to get to it, because I know there's some crazy stuff going on with recruiting in college basketball, but we're going to get to that on another episode, man. But yeah, man.
Sure will.
Yeah, man.
Got G Leaguers coming back to school. I sure would have loved to see Brandon Jennings come back and play college basketball. Come back and play.
Dave, I'm gonna be real with you. Brandon Jennings was not picking up a calculator, a book, or a number 2 pencil.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was not. He was not.
Better than.
He was not, bro. He was not. But yeah, there's a lot of a lot of good college prospects that we're looking to see that are spread across the country. So stay tuned for as we get into college basketball season and everything that's happening in sports, as we're in the thick of autumn, or fall, whatever you want to call it, going into winter. Sports is on every night, every day, every night. We love it. We love to see it. We love to see it. So make sure you stay locked in with the Saturday 4 podcast. We appreciate everybody. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, before I leave and send us all, special shout out to AJ Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces.
Yeah.
WNBA champions. I know we haven't been on a while, so we didn't get them the announcement, but they are WNBA champions. AJ Wilson, 3 championship rings, 2 final MVPs, man.
We need to have this. We need to have a GOAT conversation at some point, man.
I'm ready because I'm ready,
like,
man.
I feel like certain people have gotten knocked off that Mount Rushmore.
No, we're going to have an honest conversation, and we're going to be nitpicking for sure, man, because a lot of great players, different eras, different backgrounds, different abilities, but sometimes you just gotta go with what you want, who you want to be. So The Assassin 4 coming up, we will make a Mount Rushmore of women's players. I'm gonna make women's players Mount Rushmore.
Women's players or not? And
Women.
not WNBA. Okay, that changes.
That
changes.
Women's players.
That changes.
Women.
I think she can't. It's one that she ain't touched yet.
Because the reason I said it because WNBA have a short history, but we know of great women players that came before them that we wish we had the opportunity to see them in the professional American league. So we're gonna be doing some homework.
She was so good. Her brother is still sick today.
I'm about to say Cheryl Miller is on Mount Rushmore. If we talk about that,
she is on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
For the longest time, she was Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a little bit of homework and everything. We're gonna try to encompass all the different areas, all the different leagues that they participated in, all the hardware that they collected from here or over across the Atlantic. So yeah, stay tuned to that. I think that's gonna be a fun episode. Hopefully we can get some other folks that we know that enjoy women's basketball a part of that conversation as well. So definitely looking forward to that episode for sure, man. But look, man, thank you once again for listening, man. You know, I'm here with my boy D, Dr. Esquire Day. We got 910's finest, my boy BT. Then of course we know we got one of Charlotte's finest, my boy C Note. Always good to see my bro, man. Hey yo, we Assassin 4. Happy NBA season. Happy parlay hunting. Happy college football. Happy NFL. Happy MLB series, World Series going on. Hey, look, man, we Assassin 4.
Hey, don't be too happy with the parlay hunt. Don't be too happy with that. Yeah. Don't be too happy with
Don't
that.
be Terry Rozier. Don't be Terry.
Be smart and be safe.
Don't be Terry. Be married. Don't be Terry. Be married.
Facts. We out of here.